pushing it over.
That looks like a spider.
I want everybody to look at this right here. When you're married, you will find things like this in your house. I thought it was a bug.
Yeah.
When I walk, now we are in my podcast studio. Okay, let's just say it. This is like
We also live in the desert.
we live in the desert, yes, but this is my man cave.
Oh, okay. I got
You see what I mean? Like nobody. This is my space. Look, my wife and kids have the rest of the house, and it's also interesting that men brag about having 300 square feet and not the entire house. Like we brag, well, I got my man cave. You got 300 square feet out of your house, but whatever. So, to my surprise, I come into my room. I'm like, oh, there's a bug on my desk, and I look closer, and I'm like, this is my wife's fake eyelashes.
Those eyelashes?
Look at how long these eyelashes are. Look at that. Zoom in on that. Don't get my nails, they're ugly. But zoom in on that. You see that? Those are eyelashes. So this is my wife. This is my wife right here.
No, don't do it.
This is her.
No.
This is my wife. When she goes out, this is my wife. Like, it's crazy. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see how I look at it. See, that's the thing. Look at how long those lashes are. I look super Asian in these lashes. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't brought it up to my wife, but this is what happens when you get married. I remember when I first moved to LA 15, 16 years ago, way before I met my wife, I was dating this woman. And I didn't know in LA, and she was on TV as well, I didn't know in LA that there was fake hair, because I'm from Texas. Everybody has real hair, big hair, whatever. And then everywhere I moved, I never knew there was extensions and hair. So, I'm at this person's house, and I wake up in the morning. I thought it was like a dog on the couch. Like, it was just a bunch of fake hair on a couch. I was like, I walked over to it, and I kind of like poked it, and it was hair.
You know what the craziest thing about that is? People are also willing to pay a premium for real hair.
Oh, I don't know what type of hair. Is it Indian hair they love?
I have no clue, but people buy hair.
Oh, yeah.
Real hair.
People love the hair, man. Hair is a big item people buy. But extensions. So my first day at E! Entertainment, this is it's on cable. They interview celebrities, but a lot of women work there. It was the first time ever I went to a building, and I walked into the, makeup room, a wall full of hair. Like just
any hair you want.
Just any hair a woman would want, just all across the wall, every color, everything. And I was like, oh, this, you know how they say Hollywood's magic and how all these girls on TV have this long, beautiful hair and it's full. I'm like, oh, it's this wall. And then when they take it off, they barely have any hair. I'm like, oh, wow, okay, this is
Hollywood magic is here.
The Hollywood magic is on this wall right now. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Well, so that blew me away.
I gotta say, man, my wife does not do like the lashes or the makeup.
Yeah,
and it's nice because rarely will we go and she's not ready.
That's true. That's like I went to Vermont, and I made the joke. I was like, "Oh, you're real here in Vermont.
You're real.
You're real." Like, a woman's never late for a date. It's like, are you ready to go? She's like, I've been ready. It's like nobody wears. They must not have any makeup counters in Vermont, because I didn't see one lady wear makeup. But they're just natural. They're beautiful, but it's kind of like where you go. I travel across the country, and some things women wear a lot of makeup. Dallas, a lot of makeup. They'll dress up to a grocery store or the gym, full makeup in a gym. Then you go to Vermont, these women have like these big jackets on. They don't care. They're more outdoorsy. They're not wearing makeup.
We just interviewed an OnlyFans model.
Oh, yeah.
On one of the other podcasts that I'm on. And since I'm going to talk about her name's Kazumi.
Kazumi, okay.
Kazumi, okay. But the reason I'm bringing her up is because she calls it bimbofication or something. Or being bimbofied.
Bimbofied.
Or something like that, right? And
what is bimbofying her? OnlyFans?
So she's put in $100,000 towards her body. Wow. And that includes a Brazilian butt lift, which she said is the most painful surgery she's ever had.
And a lot of people die. Well, not a lot of people, but some people die from it.
Right. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. So she did that. She had ab etching. So
I've heard of that.
Yeah. So she says that she has to stay in shape because if she doesn't, the abs look weird. Like if You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the fat will be over the abs.
It's like,
yeah.
But you could still see it. It's like you're not supposed to have anyway.
Yeah.
So she said she has to have abs. Obviously, she got the top done.
Yeah.
You know, did that, and then recently she came back from before we saw her, and she had like a chin implant, and I didn't even know that you could do that.
Did she look different from the first time you saw her and the second time?
We did not notice until she told us, and I guess like maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But like I'm thinking like $100,000, like that's a down payment towards like a super nice house.
Yeah.
And your furniture. I'm
but you know what?
It's an investment. I'm just for her.
No, she's a business.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of like the OnlyFans things. It goes back to what my friend said. You remember when we made fun of these Instagram models? Now they are the real models. OnlyFans, look, they did a lot of like dirty stuff on it, but some girls just model on it and make lots of money. And all you need is one big perv to love you, and they will give you.
They love you forever.
I read one story. This was yesterday. This woman makes $47,000 a month, right? And she gets $30,000 a year from one guy. And I'm like, and I don't know if she's perverted or what she does, but I mean, some people are paying just to see people's toes.
Yep.
And I go, that's how pathetic men are. Like, let me see your feet. Let me see your feet. You know, women, I can't imagine women being into other women's feet because they would just ask their girlfriends to go get a pedicure and boom, the satisfaction, all you want right there. You know, it's only dudes. This is why women should run the world, because we're so stupid, Alex. Like, you got men paying thousands of dollars. Let me see your feet. Go to the beach. Get your fix on at the beach. Everybody has
There's
sandals
also
on.
Google Images. That's all I'm
Oh
gonna
my
say.
God.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
And probably if you Google that person that you're spending on this, they got pictures of her feet.
There's actually a website
Really?
called oh man, I forgot what it's called, but it has an archive of famous people's feet. I'm gonna search you up and see if you're on there.
I'm not, because I'm not famous. Like, I don't,
No, but they even have like internet celebrities.
No.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
My feet will not be. If anybody finds my feet, send it to me. I doubt it. I'm always wearing shoes. I never get caught slipping, Alex. I never get caught.
Back to what you were saying though. After she told us about all this,
yes,
she told us she had just cleared her 5th million. You know what? I have nothing to say after that. So.
$5 million in 1 year, or over the time she started?
Total, but I think it's only been like 2.
Well, then that's a very
$100,000.
There was we were at the Cellar, and there was one of these OnlyFans couples that came front row, and of course they looked.
Oh, how'd you recognize them, Michael?
No, they told us. They told us. The host asked because they were good looking. It's a guy and a girl. They were good looking. And he goes, "We do OnlyFans. You know, we're a couple on OnlyFans."
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you know, go for it. You know, if there's people that are gonna pay, I don't judge. Get your rocks off. Hey, you're going to have sex anyway. Get paid for it. If you want to put it out in the world, go for it. That's my thing, man. Go for it. If there's a platform for you and that's your thing, go for it. But you got to deal, like any job, you got to deal with the consequences after. You know, you're only going to look hot so long. You know,
then you just shift categories.
What would it be then?
MILF.
Old hot woman? MILF. Oh, okay.
That's. I think that was like the hottest search term.
MILF?
They release like these statistics every year about like what people search, and that's one of the top statistics.
I will say this though. It's because older women take way better care. You remember, and maybe because we're older now, but I remember when I would see somebody 50, back when I was young, they look 50. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They look weathered. They look tired.
I know exactly what you mean.
You know what I'm saying, right?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Older people look older.
Yeah, they do.
Now, you know, we know a lot more. We know how to eat. Like back in the day, they were like, oh yeah, drink Kool-Aid that's filled with sugar. That's healthy.
Even cereal, right?
Cereal.
They were encouraging you to eat
McDonald's,
cereal for
fine.
breakfast. Yeah.
Take cigarettes on planes. Go for it, you know?
Yeah.
But now we know more. We know how to eat better if you want. And it's a thing where there's more places to work out, and working out is something that people now try to put in their schedules. So now you got women and men that are 50 and 60 that look like they're in their 40s.
I've met people who are in their 60s. They legit like look late 30s.
Like if I didn't have gray hair right now, a lot of people think I'm in my 30s. But I'm way like late 30s, but I'm way older than that. I'm 187 years old. I'm very old, people, Black and Asian. Black don't crack, Asian no raisin. Come on now.